Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Football, where we're going to go September 3rd, 1979, to bring you week one of the National Football League season. And we're going to bring you exclusive coverage of the Monday Night Football season. Hello, everybody. The Sports Time Machine. We bring you live coverage to the S. We're going to be using. Okay, this game seemed to flow a little bit better, and I can get it working right now. Is Lance Hafner's games 3-1 football? It is now fully functional now in regular computer mode. You don't need DOSBox to run the game. It plays really well as exclusive stat packages when you set up a season, and replay value is pretty good. So I'm going to let the computer run both sides of the football. We're going to go ahead and have an old fashioned football game here. And let's get started here at Schaefer Stadium here in New England. About 78-degree forecast, a beautiful night for football. And here we go from Foxborough. Let's go ahead and pull the game up so we can go ahead and play. So no wind options. And here we go. Westbrook bar is placing it on. Here it comes lining up. A kick gets on the way. Kick taken by Clark. He's at the 10, at the 20. He's pushed out of bounds. Grogan drops back, looking for Morgan over the middle. He's wrapped up at the 26-yard line. So he gets 2 yards there. Grogan takes it. You know what? Now I'm gonna have to stop this for a minute, folks. Hang on one sec. Let's call a timeout if we can. So hang on once. Let's see if we can stop things. Let's see if we can stop things. Hang on one second. We'll see if we can stop things in the game. Let's see. Control Enter, I believe it is. Let's see. We can do this. Give me, if you're here, give me one moment. We're going to go ahead and reset this. It's going to run too fast to go ahead and run the game. So I'm going to see if I can stop this middle. Let's see if we can do this instead. So hang on. Control Alternate Delete. So let's go ahead and run the task manager. So you're going to have a minute here to watch nothing on my screen. I'm going to go ahead and delete this out. And then we'll go ahead and restart this football game. So let's go ahead and end task. All right. Sorry, folks. So you are watching nothing on my screen. So we're still here. So please be patient as we get the game back up on the screen again. And I'm going to go ahead and reset this. And then I'm probably going to run Pittsburgh on this next set. So let's see here. All right. So hopefully you guys still see that on your screen. Play a single game. This time it's going to be, let's see, let's do a computer will be the home team. So I will take Pittsburgh from 1979. It's because they're my favorite team. And it's kind of what Uncle Ron does when he plays Boston like that. That's his team, and he'll always coach them. So no changes there. Home team are the New England Patriots. So 1979 for New England. If you guys are there, just be patient. I'll have the game back up again, and we can go ahead and start. No changes there. Home field using NFL rules. Yep, everything stayed the same. And let's keep it at 1.2 seconds. So the computer is the home team. Let's go ahead and start the game. Let's see if we're in. Let's see if we're in Fuego now for playing. So Bradshaw will start at quarterback. He will do that. Logan quarterback. Yes, he will do that. Nothing there, and a win option there. All right, let's see if you guys are watching anything on the big screen. You guys are there. So good. We are back watching NFL football here, still here. And let's go ahead and control the wind, and we'll go ahead and play this game. So New England did win the kickoff. I'll go ahead and kick it, and off we go. Regular kick. Matt Barr is going to place the kick. He's lined up. The kick gets on the way, gets by Clark. He takes it at 20 out to the 33-yard line. So big start for New England Patriots here. We're underway here at Schaefer Stadium. Pittsburgh will run the standard 4-3, and they'll run a basically standard zone. Let's go ahead. Grogan rolls out. He sees Westbrook on the sideline. Penalty. Ooh, roughing the passer. And that is first down for the Patriots. So Pittsburgh comes in a little bit on the aggressive side, and they're starting off strong. Grogan takes the handoff, snaps it. He's forced out of the pocket. Ivory bolts ahead for about maybe 2 yards. So 2nd and 8. Let's see. What do we want to do? Let's do a pass rush there with standard man to man. This is Pittsburgh. You probably run man to man. Grogan rolls out, spots Morgan wide open. He hits Morgan at the 42-yard line. He stopped at the 37. First down, New England. So New England. So Grogan comes out and hits him quick. First down, Patriots. And now let's go ahead and again do standard man to man. Grogan takes the handoff, fights for extra yardage. He popped at the 37, and Ivory lost about a yard, but another penalty on Pittsburgh. That will be another 15 yards. And New England has started fast with Pittsburgh penalties here in the first drive of the ball game. Unbelievable as they're calling everything on Pittsburgh here. Again, that'll be a false start on New England. That'll be 1st and 15. 13:22 to play here in the opening quarter. Monday Night Football, Week 1, 1979, as the Patriots are taking on the Men of Steel, the Pittsburgh Steelers. So let's go. Yeah, so let's go. Oh, we'll go ahead and accept that penalty. So now 1st and 15. Let's go ahead and run a simple 4-3. Let's do a pass rush, and we'll go ahead and back the man to man. See if they can get Grogan here. Penalty accepted. Oh, another penalty accepted. Now it's a 5-yard penalty on Pittsburgh. 1st and 10. Again, Pittsburgh not liking their defense is giving up here. Again, let's do standard man to man. Here we go. Grogan takes the handoff, hands it off. He's leveled, and again, Calhoun scoots for about 3 yards. It's a 2nd and 7 as the clock runs here. We'll go ahead and run again. Another simple man to man here. So again, takes the hands off, hands it off. He's popped at the 18-yard line, Ivory for about a yard. So New England kind of being slow on the defense. 3rd down and roughly 6. Pittsburgh is not going to is going to be still going to be is going to be relentless. They're going to go standard man to man. Here we go. 3rd and 6. Grogan drops back, looking for Harold Jackson. Floats a pass. He can't pull it in, incomplete. So John Smith will probably have to come out and kick the field goal here. So Pittsburgh will go ahead and probably call. We'll stay in their normal pass rush here just to. And let's do this. Let's go that. Go for the block. Yeah, we'll go for the block. Here we go. Here comes John Smith. 35-yard cut. The kick is good. So the New England Patriots have taken a 3-0 lead. 3:19 off the clock in the first period. And it's time for Pittsburgh. And they'll go ahead and return it. Here comes. He's popped at the 22-yard line. Pittsburgh will have their first possession right now. Of course, they're gonna get stand up in the standard base formation for this Pittsburgh Steelers. They're gonna go ahead and give a dive play, and they're gonna hand off to Franco Harris. Here we go. Takes the handoff, gives to Harris. He stomped at this. He gets 6. So Franco Harris gains a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. We're gonna go ahead and throw a. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Let's throw a screen. Let's go a screen. Oh, I want to know. Being chased, Blyer wide open, and screens at the wire at the 24, and he gets stopped at the 35-yard line, a gain of 6 and a first down Steelers. It's exactly what I wanted to do. Wanted to get a screen out to Rocky, and he did. Let's go ahead and give we want to do a power sweep to Franco. That's something you just see all the time. So Harris with the power sweep. Here we go. Takes the snap, tosses it out around the end. He stood up and smacked at the 32-yard line. So Harris is dropped back for a 3-yard loss. Second and 14. 9.5 to play first period. 3-0 New England. Monday Night Football playing here at Schaefer Stadium, home of the New England Patriots. There he goes. It's going to be a pass play, and we're going to go ahead and do a three straight drop. He's going to go ahead and look for him. Let's see. Stand back, looking short. He's got Blyer on the sidelines. It throws behind Blyer, incomplete, third and 14. So now Pittsburgh in a little bit of trouble, third and long. They're going to go ahead and pass. They're going to go ahead and go for that short pass. Here we go. Stops back, looking short, looking for Harris. He won't be able to get lost, and it's a 4-yard loss by McGee. So Harris is brought down. Pittsburgh not looking strong early. 4th and 18. They will definitely punt this one away. We'll go ahead and punt this one away, and it will be, I believe, Craig Colquitt. Punt normal, of course. Colquitt waits for the snap, gets it. He booms one. It's a low line drive, 48 yards, taken by Morgan. He's wrapped up at the 21-yard line. The penalty is accepted. So New England again will have first down, and they'll have it at their own 26-yard line. 8.5 to play here, first period. You are watching NFL Monday Night Football, Week 1 of the 1979 season. We'll go ahead and again run a simple read play here. We'll do that instead. Again, standard defense. Grogan drops back, looks. He's got Cunningham. Completes it to Cunningham at the 32-yard line, gain of 6.5 yards. Second, that'll be a first down after the penalty. So New England again has the ball. You know what? I'm going to try to bring some noise. We're going to go ahead and go again, bring the pass rush here. Grogan makes a good play. He's Ivory wide open, but the pass is batted down at the line of scrimmage. So a 2nd and 10. So Pittsburgh does that again. They are going to go same play. They're going to bring noise. They're going to bring the pass rush standard man to man, daring Grogan to beat him. Hands off to Cunningham. He stopped at the 36, gain of about 4+ yards, and New England has a third and a long 6 against this steel curtain defense with 7:18 to play here in the quarter. We'll go ahead and go back to a standard 4-3 with a man to man. Mel Blunt daring to beat him. He rolls out. He seeks Pennywell. And let's see if he throws, passes, batted down at the line of scrimmage, and it's 4th down and 6. So a good start here for the Steeler defense. Let's see what they will do here. Let's bring a pass rush again, just to be on the safe side. Let's see. Bell's 9 yards deep. He will set up the return. He gets the punt away, travels to the 38. Ball's taken by Bell. He takes it and he gets all the way out to the 4. Oh, it's a free ball, and New England recovers the fumble. Holy cow, New England has the football, and these fans in Foxborough are going crazy as New England has recovered the first turnover of the ball game. It's 1st down and 10 from the Steeler 48-yard line. Wow, what a start here for the Pats. They'll get good field position on a Theo Bell fumble. And here we go. Pittsburgh has decided. Again, they're going to try to bring noise here on Grogan. He takes the snap, hands to Cunningham, brought down for only 2 yards. So New England trying to stay kind of safe on their offensive play calling here. Again, they're going to bundle up. They're coming to the line of scrimmage, daring him to beat him. Hands it to Calhoun for a gain of 7 yards. Third and only inches away. We'll see now what they'll do. Let's go goal line here. Goal line for Pittsburgh. They are gonna jump this line of scrimmage here. 5 yard line and in. Oh, they can't go. They can't go goal line third and inches. All right, let's see what my options are. Let's go in. Let's go inside stunt with man the man. Patriots leave huddle. Grogan. He only makes it to the line of scrimmage. He doesn't get it. It's a fourth down. So Grogan unable to get the first down. Pittsburgh defense stifles him. And now I don't think they're in distance for John Smith field goal here. So they are going to go. They're going to go inside stunt just in case. Standard man the man. Let's see what happens. Here's a fourth down. Grogan keeps it. He makes it to the line of scrimmage. And does Pittsburgh get it back? Yes, they do. They'll take it as New England actually went for it on the fourth and inches. How about that? Grogan unable to get to the first down, and Pittsburgh will take it at their own 39. So I believe that is Ron Earhart in charge of this Patriot offense. He actually goes very conservatively getting Grogan the football, but the Pittsburgh defense stops him. So now let's see what happens. Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. They're going to try to go a short pass here. Stops back. He sees Swan downfield, throws over the middle. Only a catch for 4 yards for Swan. So a second and a short six. They're able to get it out to him on the flat, tackled immediately. Pittsburgh trying to see if they can get in this one here. Then again, they're going to go power sweep to Franco. To me, I think this is one of the wiser calls, but it got stopped the last time. Bradshaw takes it off to Harris, goes around the right end. He gets to the 50-yard line for 7 yards and a first down, Pittsburgh. So a big first down play. Let's go ahead and do a run play. 3:41 to play in the first. Let's give a dive right now to the Rock, Rocky Blyer in the football game. 4-3 inside, takes you inside, tripped up at the 48-yard line, maybe a gain of two. Second and 8 with under 3 minutes to play. Pittsburgh now comes out to the line of scrimmage, base formation. They are going to go look. They're going to look for a short pass here. We'll see what happens. Drop straight back, looking short. He's got Thornton over the middle and a penalty flag. So penalty on Pittsburgh. So 3rd and 13 is the call. Pittsburgh's getting a definite penalties here. It's costing them. And now they're going to have to pass. New England is going to be looking for a pass. Let's go ahead and let's look for a crossing pattern and see what happens. 3-4 defense, drop straight back, looks. He got Swan over the middle. Does he throw it? Can't get to the ball, incomplete. And Pittsburgh will have to punt it. 4th down and 13. And Colquitt comes out to punt again. Michael Haynes awaits. And it's going to be a regular station punt for Colquitt. He takes the snap. He kicks one. It's high, spiraling, traveling 40 yards. And he'll take it at his own. Oh, he stops him at the 12. So with 2:51 to play here in the first period, it's New England 3, Pittsburgh nothing. So it's definite start for Pittsburgh. They won this actual game in overtime by 3 points. So again, a very close ball game. We'll go back to our 4-3 standard man to man. Here we go. Grogan rolls out, searching for Morgan, wide open, passes it. He makes a great catch at the 21, stopped at the 34-yard line, gain of 21 for Stanley Morgan, a young-looking receiver at the University of Tennessee, at one of the high-flying receivers on this Patriot team. So a big first down, 2:12 to play. Let's go ahead and Pittsburgh again will play against standard man to man, dropping back. He sees Morgan again. He looks. He has Morgan on the sideline for 31-yard line, gets a gain of 5 yards. That'll be a 2nd and 5. So Morgan a little short pass over the middle this time. Grogan got it out to him. Pittsburgh needs to make a stop here. They don't want to go down 10-zip here. Pittsburgh offense has struggled so far coming out the box. and they will stay in their man to man. They're daring Grogan to beat him. Hands it to Ivory, just gains a little bit. Third and a long four. So Pittsburgh now will come out. High pressure offense on the pass rush. Drops back, looks, searching for Morgan. He looks, completes the Morgan to 49. Gain of 9. That's a first down, Patriots. So first down and 10 from their own 49-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the first period. 4-3 defense. Grogan takes the snap, hands it to Ivory for about a yard and a half, and that is the end of the first quarter. With the score, New England 3, Pittsburgh nothing. Second quarter here at Schaefer Stadium, September the 3rd, 1979, opening day of the 1979 Monday Night Football season. We'll be playing most of the Monday Night Football games and any other maybe big games during the season that the standings will show. Kind of keep that in mind. So here we go. Pittsburgh looking in. Pittsburgh's been on the field a lot so far this period. Pittsburgh offense really hasn't. Grogan rolls out. He sees Harold Jackson. He throws. Great catch by Harold Jackson. Pulls him down to 34. First down, Patriots. First down and 10 at the Steeler 34-yard line. So now Pittsburgh in a little bit of trouble early. Standard defense hands it off to him. And a good little yardage for Mosi Tatupu. Gains of 6. So he came out. A fresh running back came up and got 6 yards. So now let's see what the Pittsburgh defense will do right now. Little inside stunt here. Let's see. Rolls out looking for Morgan on the sideline. Throws it on the line, but the pass is behind Morgan and incomplete. So now it's going to be a third and a short 3. And Pittsburgh is gonna send the pass rush here. Approaching the line of scrimmage, 3-4. Grogan takes it, snaps off, bounce off one tackler. He's at the 30. And Ivory lost 2.6 yards. And Pittsburgh will get the ball here unless John Smith could come out and hit a bomb here. He's looking at about a 47-yarder. Probably not going to make it here. So they're gonna go ahead and just set up a pass rush if need be. Let's see what happens. And as a penalty on New England, they will accept that one. It is now going to be a 4th and 11, and that is you're almost to the point where we may have to pooch this punt. So let's go ahead and again set up a standard man-to-man defense. Bell is going to receive this kick. So again, they're going to try to pooch this one inside the 20. So he takes it, boots one, he gets it to turn over, and that's a touchback inside the 20. So Pittsburgh will have it first down and 10 from their own 20, 12:50 to play first half. New England leads 3-0. Again, they're going to go to their bread and butter. They're going to give Franco that power sweep again, see if he can get a big chunk of yards here. Drops it, hands it to Harris around the right end. He's out to 20, out to the 23 for about a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. And let's go ahead and they're going to look for a screen here. They think they can get New England napping on a blitz, being chased out to Jim Smith, wide open, pass deflected by Raymond Claiborne. So now it's going to be a 3rd and 7. Pittsburgh in a little bit of now trouble here. Again, they've had a hard time getting their offense together here. They're gonna go a short pass of all these receivers they have. Has to hurry. He's getting Blyer over the middle. Blyer dumps it. Blyer at the 27, out to the 31. Is that enough? He gets 8 yards. That's a first down, Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh with a big first down. It is now 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. And again, they're going to go probably that power sweep. Is there anything else they can do? Again, I want that sweep around the edge for Franco. See if Franco can get one here. Nickel defense. Here it is. Tosses it around the side at the 31-yard line, and Franco gets a yard. Second and long, 2nd and 10. Still about 10:46 to play here at the first half. Pittsburgh now will take a short pass here. Short pass here, takes the snap, drops back, looking for Jim Smith downfield. Pass is tipped by Sanford. Third and 10 from their own 31-yard line. So Pittsburgh again, Frank Bradshaw struggling right now, trying to get the right passing here. New England's defense is definitely putting up a fight. Let's look for a medium pass here. Bradshaw steps back. Brad drops back and looks. He spots Hawthorne downfield. That's a different one. Broken up and almost picked off. So again, Stallworth and Swan really unable to get much offense together. And another punt for Greg Colquitt coming. So not a good situation here. Michael Haynes will wait for the punt. Here comes Colquitt. He takes the snap. He gets a punt away. Punt by he travels about 31 yards. Not a good one. He's wrapped up, and New England will get it first and 10 at their own 31-yard line. 10:28 to play first half as the Patriots take a 3-0 lead. Monday Night Football Week 1. We're using Lance Hafner Games 3-in-1 football. Pittsburgh sets up shop defense here, man to man. Grogan hands off extra yardage, bounces off the 29, and Ivory lost another two. So Ivory unable to get anything going. Second and long, second and 12. And the New England Patriot offense unable to really get much penetration with the running game so far. We're going to go a pass rush, and we're staying man to man. Again, Darren Grogan to beat him. Grogan drops back and looks. He's got Morgan on the sideline. Won't be able to get it to him. He's sacked. He is sacked by Dwight White. Dwight Mad Dog White with a huge sack. Third and 21. So the Pittsburgh defense comes through strong there. They're going to send a pass rush, but a little zone here. He'll roll out. He finds the Tupu downfield. He gets him out to the 23-yard line, out to the 26. That's about a gain of 6. Just gets them out of their shadow of their own end zone, as they say. Again, New England will bring out the punting team. 8:26. We do apologize, folks. That is a fire alarm. We're going to let it play here. Usually it's just a false alarm here in the building unless something else happens. So we'll see if we can continue playing this out without going absolutely crazy. And it's off. Hopefully it stays off. Fourth down and we're hoping. So here we go. Pittsburgh again. They'll come out fourth and 15. They'll set the pass rush out again in case they try for it. Bell is back. So now they'll set up the return where it takes the snap, takes the punt away. Only 25 yards, a bad punt. It's forced down, and Pittsburgh will probably have their best field position of the day, starting first and 10 at midfield. Now Pittsburgh again will set up offense. Again, they're going to try for that power sweep by Franco, the plans that makes them famous. Franco takes it, takes a snap. Harris around the end. He gets about to the 44, gets about 6. That's going to be a second and 4. So good job there for Pittsburgh getting a nice play. They're now going to give it to the Notre Dame running back, Rocky Bleier here. Blyer will get it, hands it off to Blyer. He gets to the 36-yard line, gain of 7. So Blyer rumbles, and that's an automatic first down out to the Patriot 36-yard line. They're noticing now they can run a little bit. There's the toss sweep I want to give to Franco, not the power sweep. Let's go and give the toss to Harris. Here it is. Hands off to Harris around the right end. He stepped out, but another gain of 8 yards for Franco Harris. Second and 2 now at the Patriot 28. 6:23 to play. Matt Barger, Pittsburgh kicker, not Roy Giroa. So they do have a better kicker, in my opinion. So now let's go to a toss sweep here. Again, they're going to keep handing it to Franco and see if they can stop him. Hands it to Franco around the left end, gains a tackle as he forced out at the 28, and he may have lost a yard. So now third and 2 from the Patriot 29-yard line. Back in the day, not sure if this was in the range of Matt Barr or not. I think you do have to get closer. Let's see if Pittsburgh can make the big play here. Let's go ahead and go to a running game. They're going to go ahead and say, beat us. We're going to beat you with our run game. So Franco Harris on a fourth and a third and two takes the pass. Left end slips and falls. At the 30, he lost a yard. So fourth and three. That ends up being a very long field goal attempt. Are you in four down territory with 5 minutes to play here in the first half? You don't want to punt it here unless you can really nub it down there. So Pittsburgh is going to go for it. I don't think Barr can hit this. So pass. Let's go ahead and look for the screen. See if they can beat him on the screen here. Harris drops back, fourth and three, 3-4 zone, dropping, being he sees Harris, unable to get the pass off. He's sacked by Washington on a screen pass. New England blows it up, and the Patriots will get the ball at their own 33-yard line. So Pittsburgh comes up empty with basically 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Boy, that could be a huge play here. Pittsburgh going standard man to man. Grogan drops it, sneaks it, and again gets to the 38. So Calhoun gets about four, almost five. That's a second, very manageable 5 yards. And they're going to try a little man under here, see if they can stop this pass to Calhoun, and down he goes. So he lost about a yard or so. So they stopped Calhoun on the run. New England now has a 3rd and 7, and now Pittsburgh's pass rush will now come to play. They will go again, standard man to man. 4-3, rolls out. He's got Morgan wide open, unable to get it off. He's pancaked for a 4-yard loss by Mike Wagner, the safety. And it's going to be a 4th and 11 from their own 32. Theo Bell will go out and return the kick. And off we go. Let's see. Yep. Let's go ahead and set up the punt return. Theo Bell will wait. He takes the snap, gets the punt away. 37 yards. Nothing that good. Let's see if Theo, and that's it. Must have went out of bounds. Pittsburgh will have it 1st and 10 from their own 31. 3 minutes to play in the first half. You're watching NFL's Monday Night Football, 1979 Week 1. And this is using Lance Hafner's 3-and-1 football. Let's go and do a run. Let's go and do a toss. Let's go and do a toss sweep to Harris and see what we can do with this. Snap to Harris around the left end, gets to the 36 for about 5. So 2nd and 5, almost at the 2-minute warning here. We'll go ahead and run again. They'll do an off tackle to Blyer. Again, they're starting to run the ball on New England here. So again, they'll hand it off, hands it to Blyer, off tackles at the 40, gets about 3, and it's a 3rd and 2 as we're now officially inside 2 minutes of this first half. Patriots 3, Pittsburgh nothing. Let's go ahead and huddle. We'll go ahead and huddle. And let's go and do a pass. We'll do a Let's do a medium play action pass and see if we can get New England to come up on this. Makes a good play. He's got Blyer. He broke the wrong way. Incomplete. Bradshaw definitely having some issues here in the first half. 4th down, and they are going to huddle. They stopped the clock, basically. So now another punt. It's 4th and 2 from their own 39. Punt it will be Craig Colquitt. Punt normal. Here comes Colquitt, takes the snap. He boots one. It's low line drive. Travels 40 yards. Taken by Morgan at the 20. Takes it to the 29. New England 1st and 10 from their own 28. 144 to play in the first half. Again, Morgan takes the snap. Hands off to Sam Bam Cunningham for about 3. 2nd and 7. And let's see what they're going to do. Pittsburgh not going to do one of their timeouts. Let's see if New England doesn't. Let's bring a pass rush. Let's see if they're going to throw here. Grogan takes the snap, hands off. Each done by Gang. Pulled down, and he lost a yard. So Ivory struggling to get yards. 3rd and 8, about a minute left. Neither team showing signs of calling timeout here. I think Pittsburgh just doesn't want to make a mistake here. They're going to go pass rush and they're going to go man to man again. Grogan rolls out. He spots Hasselback. He fires one, but Hasselback cannot reach it. Oh, it's a penalty on Pittsburgh. They've been getting hit hard with penalties. It's now a 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line. 23 seconds to play here in the first half. So Pittsburgh, again, getting killed with penalties. Grogan drops back. He's got Tatupu wide open, smacked at the 49. Can't find an open target, but he gets 5 yards. So Grogan with the 5 yards on that. New England must have called a timeout. 16 seconds left. Again, let's do pass rush here. Grogan drops back. Look for Harold Jackson. He floats one at the 19. He caught it and touchdown, New England. Holy cow. They scored a touchdown, a 61-yard bomb, and the Patriots take a 10-0 lead as we go 16 seconds to play in the first half. A backbreaker for the Steelers here at the end of the half. Holy cow. That was horrible. That was a bomb. Harold Jackson got wide open. He went all the way. Larry Anderson on the kick return takes it out to the 25. And this looks to be one of the final plays of the first half. They'll go long. Might as well. 6 seconds left. He might as well throw a bomb out there. Bradshaw drops back. Looks for Stallworth. He throws deep ball to 35. He makes the catch. Oh, a 52-yard catch. Pittsburgh will call a timeout here. Do they have time? No. They run out of time at the half. It is New England 10 and Pittsburgh nothing. Wow. Holy cow there. Pittsburgh with a huge catch there at the end. So we'll now go to the second half of action. We'll look at our statistics here. As you see, New England holds a 10-5 edge. Rushing yards, Pittsburgh 43-35. New England 128-72 of the passing yards. So it's 149-108. Any turnovers here? Time of possession, New England's had it for 5 more minutes. Pittsburgh 1 for 6 on 3rd down. New England's 1 of 8. Pittsburgh 6 penalties for 60 yards has absolutely killed them. Harris has 30 yards rushing. No one on New England really doing anything on the running wise. Harold Jackson, 2 catches for 65 with that big 49-yard touchdown catch. Stanley Morgan, 4 catches for 51. John Stallworth with that bomb, 1 catch for 53 yards. Bradshaw's 4 for 10 for 72. Grogan, 8 of 13 for 128. This is a real defensive game so far here. And we'll see if we can get this underway. Display stats again. No, we will not. Let's go ahead and play NFL football here. So Bradshaw will come out again. Again, he'll look not to do that. Grogan will be the second half quarterback. And again, he'll have definitely will do that. So Pittsburgh will now be the one kicking off down 10-0 at the start of the third period. Barr places the kick, and the kick gets on the way, kicking by Clark. He'll take it, bring it out to the 18. So Pittsburgh will see if they can do something big here. See if they can bring the defense here. Takes the snap, hands it off out to the 24-yard line. And as Andy Johnson again, oh, and it must have been a penalty flag. No, Pittsburgh gets the fumble, and they'll have first down at the Patriot 24. So the Steelers, with a fumble recovery, did not see that. So here comes Franco Harris. He's going to get the ball here on the toss. He hands it to him, hands it to Harris around the left end. He's tripped up at the 21-yard line, gains about 3. 2nd and 7. Let's go ahead and give it back to Franco Harris on the toss sweep. Harris doesn't want to be tired here. He wants the loaf of bread around the left end. He gets tackled at the 27-yard line, and now it's a 3rd and a short 3. Big play here for the Steelers. If they can score 7 here and kind of put some emphasis on their defense, they can really do something here. Let's see what they decide to do. Let's pass. Let's look for that screen pass and see if we can get something inside here. 3rd and 3, dropping back, finds Swan, throws, but it falls incomplete, and it's a penalty on Pittsburgh. Boy, the penalties have absolutely killed them. 3rd down from 12 now at the 40, at the 27. Bar is no longer automatic. So now this is going to be very interesting. They don't want to get sacked here, and they're going to look long. They're going to look for the end zone here. He drops back, wants to go deep. Spot Swan at the got the 27. Chase from the pocket makes it back to the scrimmage. 4th and 12. So Bradshaw, and they're going to bring the field goal team in. So Matt Barr is going to try to attempt this field goal. Let's see if they can get him 3 points closer. As we have 44-yard attempt. It's up, and it's through the uprights. So Pittsburgh gets back in this ball game. It's New England 10 and Pittsburgh 3 with 12:34 to play. So Pittsburgh takes advantage of the turnover. Kick it's on the way, taken by Clark at the 10, takes it all the way out to the 34-yard line. Good return. So 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. Pittsburgh again is going to bring significant pressure on Grogan here. He hands it off to Tatupu, gets to the 39, almost gets 5 back. So 2nd and 5. Let's go standard defense again. Takes the snap, hands it to Calhoun, gain of 2. So now New England set here. Though New England recovers their own fumble, almost again, they lost a fumble. 3rd and 3 at their own 42. Let's go ahead and go there. Standard man to man on a pass rush. Hands it to Calhoun, slips and falls, cannot get it. That's a gain of nothing, and New England will punt it. 4th and 3 from their own 42-yard line. So good job by Pittsburgh here. And they will go ahead and take, and here comes Theo Bell, waits the return. Kicked by Ware, spiraling kick, 46 yards. That is good. And Pittsburgh will have it at their own 12-yard line. So great job by the New England, by the punt return, by the punt coverage team. Pittsburgh has it all the way back at their own 12, but Pittsburgh's going to come out running, boys. Here comes that toss sweep, and here come back to Franco. Hands it off to Franco around the end, left end. He gains at the 19-yard line, a gain of 7. So Franco Harris is starting to churn up yardage here on this New England defense. Blyer will now get it on the dive. Harris hands it to Blyer on the dive. He's at the 20, gain of a yard and a half. Now it's a 3rd and 2. Oof. Now Pittsburgh, I think they're going to go ahead and again go to that toss sweep. Harris is going to get this one. Takes it, hands it to Harris around the right end at the 24-yard line, and a first down. So Pittsburgh gets the first down at their own 23-yard line, 8:39 to play. So Franco Harris comes out, we'd hope, and now they're going to look to a medium. Let's go to a medium play action pass here. See if they can fake him here. Takes to make a good play fake. Looking for Cunningham. Cunningham passes intercepted by Baven. Touchdown, New England. No, 1st and goal. Inches away for the Patriots. So an interception of Bradshaw. 1st and goal, 8:26 remaining. And now they can use the goal line defense here. He keeps it, only makes it to the line of scrimmage. So the Pittsburgh defense holds strong. Again, they're bringing in their goal line defense. He only makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Grogan is trying to take it himself over the top. There's no tush push here in NFL 1979. 3rd and inches. Again, Pittsburgh running the goal line defense. He makes it only back to the line of scrimmage. They run it 3 times, unable to get the touchdown. And Pittsburgh has a goal line stand. But you know what? They're going to try this again in case they go for it. Grogan keeps it on the sneak. He cannot get it. And Pittsburgh will get the ball at their own 1 yard line, stopping Steve Grogan 4 times with 6:22 to play in the third period. Oh my goodness. So let's see. Will they give it to Harris here on the shadow of their own goal line? Ooh, Harris is looking tired already. Let's give it to Blyer. Ooh, that's not a good sign. And Blyer gets around the left end. Gang of tacklers. Ooh, gets maybe to the line. Safety. Oh, New England gets the safety and is now 12-3 New England. So they'll go ahead and hit the regular kick here. Kick is on the way, taken by Clark at the 11, takes it at the 26-yard line. So New England comes in. They'll go ahead and they'll accept it. So first and 10 from their own 21-yard line. New England now holds a 12-3 lead. So now Pittsburgh is going to have to do something. Let's see if they want to go. Let's see if they want to go pass rush and let's send a linebacker in. Let's see if they can do. Here comes the blitz. Grogan is being pressured. He's searching for Jackson. Throws overthrown and incomplete. So Pittsburgh going with a lot of blitzing here. Let's go for let's do again. Let's go back to the same blitz here. Blitz is on again for Pittsburgh. He feels the heat, searching for Tatupu on the sidelines. Passes batted down at the line of scrimmage. So Pittsburgh now decides that this is going to be this is how they're just going to win this football game. They're going to put pressure on Grogan. He finds Harold Jackson over the middle at the 33 for 11 yards and a first down. A huge no, it's 4th and 3. Thought they got the first down, but I forgot they had the penalty working against them. So now it's a 4th and 3. Patriots lead 12-3 here with 5:14 to play in the third period. Let's go ahead and again do the 4-3 defense with the blitz. And let's see what they do. Yep, they're going to set up the punt return. So Theo Bell is back deep. He gets the punt away, 39 yards. He goes down to the 32. So Pittsburgh will have it first down and 10 at the 32. 5:03 to play in the third period. Here, this is week 1 of NFL's Monday Night Football. And now Pittsburgh will come out. They'll come out with a medium look pass here and see if they can get something going. Drops straight back and looks. He sees Swan downfield. Does he hit it? He completes it out to the 44-yard line. There goes Swan for a gain of 28 yards and a first down. And we will decline that and take the yardage. So first down and 10 at the Patriot 40. So all of a sudden, Pittsburgh has some life. Their offense trying to wake up a little bit here. Again, they'll go to a medium pass downfield. He'll drop back and look again. He spots Grossman. He rifles a pass, completes it to Grossman at the 29-yard line. That's a first down. Pittsburgh offense waking up. First and 10 at the Patriot 29-yard line. Let's go ahead and continue with the same medium pass here. He draws back and looks. He's got Cunningham on the sidelines. He throws. He got him at the 15-yard line. Gain of 14 for Big Benny Cunningham. First and 10 at the Patriot 15-yard line. 3:18 to play in the third. Pittsburgh's offense trying to wake up here after a very doldrums so far here in Foxborough. Drops right back and look. Finds Harris over the middle. And he has Harris at the 7-yard line and touchdown, Pittsburgh. So Franco Harris, and he gets it through the uprights, and Pittsburgh now trails 12-10 with 3:13 to play here in the third period. Regular kick here for the Steelers. Lining up, kick gets on the way, taken by Clark at the 2, at the 12, at the 17-yard line. So now with 3:08 to play in the third, Pittsburgh trails 12-10. They're again going to go ahead and set up a little blitz action. Hands off to Calhoun at the 18. Maybe gets 2. Second and 8, 2:28 to play. Pittsburgh now they can smell blood on this Patriot defense after not scoring on that goal line stand. Gain of a yard and a half for Ivory. Patriot offensive, their rushing game has been non-existent so far. 3rd and 6 from their own 20. Pittsburgh is going to set up a pass rush. They're going to set up a couple blitzers here. Here comes a double blitz for Pittsburgh. Defense breaks through, searching for Francis. He fires it, but the pass is behind Francis, incomplete. And Pittsburgh will get the ball back. Now they're putting a lot of pressure on Steve Grogan. 144 here in the third period. Let's go ahead and do that. Yep, they'll set up the punt return again. Ware waits for the snap. He takes it. Here's the punt. Only goes 32 yards. Bell will kick it out and brings it across enemy territory to the 48-yard line. So Pittsburgh starts in New England territory. 132 to play here at the end of the third period. Let's see if Harris is still injured or still tired. He is still tired. Ooh, that is not good. I guess he gets certain number of stuff. Takes a snap, pitches the Blyer around the left end, gets to the 46, gains about a yard and a half, maybe 2 yards. So now Pittsburgh knows their running game may be kind of suspect right now. It's like Harris, it's like Franco may not be healthy. They're gonna try to throw a screen here. Dropping straight back, being chased. He got Stallworth on the sidelines. He hits him at the 49-yard line. The 50 gets to the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 9 and a first down for Pittsburgh. So trailing 12-10, probably the last play of the third period. They're going to go ahead and give it back to Blyer here. Oh, it was like Franco's a little bit better here. 3-4, takes a snap, hands it to Blyer up the middle, gains a little bit, and that is the end of three. We played three here in Foxborough, Monday Night Football, week one of the 1979 season. It's 12-10 New England. We go to the fourth quarter where they play to pay. Where they pay to play. Let's go. It's Pittsburgh down by two. They're at their opponent 37-yard line. A field goal could put them ahead here. Let's run here and let's run another toss sweep here. Franco again looking a little healthier now. Let's see. Snaps it, gets it to Harris around the right end, bounces off the tackler, gets to the 37. He lost maybe a yard. So again, a 3rd and 10, still enough time to play. Pittsburgh trying to see if they can get this win here. 12-10 New England as we play the fourth fitter. Drops back. He's got Cunningham. He throws. Intercepted by Claiborne. And New England had their second turnover of the football game. So a big turnover, an interception by Raymond Claiborne. So now it's a 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Pittsburgh again knows what they're coming out with. They are going to come full blitz here. Takes a snap, hand down he goes quickly. He lost maybe a yard. 2nd and 10, 13:31 to play in the fourth. New England has a 2-point lead. Very precarious lead. Pittsburgh again gonna bring the noise. Here comes the blitz. Grogan's protection breaking down. Spots Morgan. He fires a bullet and he hits him at the 49-yard line. Stanley Morgan with a big first down. He beat the blitz that time. First down at the midfield strike at the Patriot logo, midfield here at Schaefer Stadium. 1st and 10 at midfield. So now Pittsburgh will come out, probably standard man to man. See what happens. Takes the handoff, gives to Cunningham out to the 47, maybe gets 3. 2nd and 7 at the Steeler 47. 12 minutes to play here in the fourth. Pittsburgh's going to stay with their basic 4-3 set. This is what got them offsides. Pittsburgh will go ahead and accept it. It's a 2nd and 12. Let's go ahead and just play standard man-to-man defense here. He takes the handoff. Hole is closed. Not much there. And Ivory lost 3 yards. New England is definitely paying for giving it to Horace Ivory here. He has had not much room today. Pittsburgh has had him stopped from the get go. 3rd and 15 from their own 45-yard line. Pittsburgh is going to come in strong. They're going to bring a couple blitzers here. Here comes the blitz. Grogan feels the heat, looking for Francis, throws it on a line. It's batted down at the line of scrimmage. So Pittsburgh will get the ball back here. We'll go ahead and do that one. Let's see. No, we'll set up the punt return. Ware waits for it, takes the snap, gets the punt away. 36 yards, not much. Here comes, and he's wrapped up at the 22. Theo Bell unable to get much more than that. Pittsburgh with 11:04 to play here in the fourth, trailing by 2. Monday Night Football, Week 1, 1979, playing Lance Hafner football, 3-1 football. We'll go ahead and run. We'll go ahead and run the toss sweep. Toss sweep, and Harris again looking weak here. That's not good. Let's give it to Sidney Thornton here around the edge. Pitches to Thornton, goes around the right end. He gets to the 30. Gain of 8 for Sidney Thornton. Go Sidney. So a big first down. Oh, they accepted a penalty. So again, another huge penalty on Pittsburgh. Boy, they are getting killed with penalties here. Let's go ahead and go back to the short pass here. It's a 2nd and 17. Bradshaw Hasty finds Cunningham over the middle and tosses over the middle. He's at the 22, gain of about 6. So he's back to about the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10 at their own 22-yard line. Let's do a medium play action, although I don't think they're going to fake anybody here. Let's see if Bradshaw calls out the signals. Nickel, he has to hurry. He sees Stallworth over the middle. He completes it to Stallworth at the 34 to the 40, and that's a first down. What a catch for John Stallworth, a gain of 18. So 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line, 9:37 to play, opening period. Last quarter, I should say, fourth quarter. Let's go ahead and off tackle we can to Sidney Thornton if we can. Oh, Harris is good. Franco's kind of back. Let's hand it to Franco here. Gets to the 47-yard line, so a big gain of 7 for Franco. He go ahead and gets the oxygen mask back on. He seems to be struggling a little bit today with the football. Again, let's put an off tackle here and let's hand it to Blyer now. They've got time to do this. They takes the snap, hands the Blyer, gets about 5 yards, and a first down Pittsburgh. 1st down and 10 at the opponent 48-yard line. 8:22 to play, fourth period. Run. Let's go ahead and run that toss sweep again. Franco is healthy. Let's give it to Franco. Takes it, gives to Harris. Round the left end, slips to the turf, and unable to get anything. 2nd down and 10 with under 8 minutes to play. Let's go short pass here. This got him some yards early in this ball game. Bradshaw takes it, drops back. He's got Grossman downfield over the middle at the 45 and got to the 44-yard line. Gets about 4 yards. 3rd and 6. They are at the opponent's 44. Obviously, this is not in field goal range. You got 7 minutes to play. This will be an interesting call for the Pittsburgh for Chuck Noll and the offensive coordinators. Is this going to be 4-down territory? Let's go ahead and go to the medium play action pass again. See if this works. 3rd and 6. Makes a good play. Got Harris wide open. He can't handle the pass, incomplete. 4th and 6 with 7 minutes to play. You're not kicking the field goal here. And here comes Colquitt. They're going to use their defense, which has been dominating New England in the second half. And we'll see if they can get a quality punt here. And let's take away quick kick. No. Punt normal. Punt away. Punt away from there. Punt. Fake punt. No. Fake punt. No. Take intentional safety. No. Quick kick. Ooh, punt normal. There's no coffin corner kick. Let's go ahead. Here's the kick. Heavy rush. There's a flag on the play. Roughing the kicker on New England. Finally, Pittsburgh gets a break. They'll accept this penalty, and it's first down Pittsburgh at the opponent's 29-yard line. What a huge play in this ball game. 7 minutes to play in the ball game. So now Pittsburgh gets a new life. They've been getting penalized all ball game, and they finally get the big one. Here it is. Takes a snap, hands it to Harris round the right end. He slips and falls again at the 30. He probably lost a yard. So with 6:20 to play in the fourth, Pittsburgh now staring at a second 11, but they are getting closer to Matt Barr's range. Let's go ahead and pass. Let's throw that screen up there and see if we can catch him kind of off awkward here. Pass. He got Stallworth wide open. He intercepted by Raymond Claiborne. Another pick for Bradshaw, his third of the game, and New England has it first and 10 with 6 minutes to play. So a huge play there. Now they're going to have to make a huge play. Let's go ahead. Here comes the blitz. Hands off to Ivory at the 28. He got a little bit there. 2nd and 9. Let's go ahead. Oh, that's why it's doing that. All right. Let's do the 4-3 pass rush and do that. Pittsburgh more famous for a 4-3 defense. Blitz is coming. Here comes the defense. Harold Jackson's wide open. It's intentional grounding. We'll go ahead and accept that penalty. That's a loss of down and the yardage. 3rd and 19 from their own 18. Pittsburgh now going to go again, going back to this blitz. Actually, they're going to go two little man under here. See if they can catch New England and get a pick here. Searching for Andy Johnson over the middle. He completes it at the 25 to the 26. Definitely not enough. 4th and 12, and Pittsburgh again will get a last opportunity here to win this football game. So let's go ahead and bring them out. They'll bring the blitz out in case they try to go for it. They don't. Here comes the return. Theo Bell. Pittsburgh has three huge turnovers on interception this ball game. Theo Bell takes it. Oh, he gets a good return, and they'll start at the New England 44-yard line with 4:28 remaining. And Pittsburgh thinks they have time. They're going to try to hand it to Harris. He's going to be able to do this. Around the end, tosses to Harris, round the left end. He gets to the 39-yard line, a gain of 5. Clock is running. But again, they don't want to give New England time if they score here. Let's go to pass. Let's go to a short pass and see if they can get something here. 2nd and 5 from the Patriot 30. He sees Thornton wide open. He looks, but it falls incomplete pass, and it's a 3rd down and 5. You are most likely looking at a 4-down territory, although Pittsburgh does have their 3 timeouts. But I think they would be a little bit aggressive here. They are in Patriot territory. Let's run that power sweep and see if Franco can get it for me. Oh, and Franco's tired. Ugh, that's not good. Can we take it off that now? Oh, that's not going to work. So Harris, unable to take this, takes it out to Thornton around the left end, and he gets to the 32-yard line, a first down. So Sidney Thornton with an absolutely huge first down with 3 minutes to play. Holy smokes. So how about that? Sidney Thornton saves Pittsburgh. Again, he hands it to Harris around the right end, picks up at the 30, gets maybe 2 yards with 2.5 to play. Again, they're giving Matt Barr a very long field goal here. They need probably to get closer. They're going to go look for a screen here. 3 interceptions by Bradshaw today. Shot being looks for Cunningham. And at the 35-yard line, he gets about 5, and there's the 2-minute warning. With 2 minutes to play in the ball game, New England 12, Pittsburgh 10, and you got 2 minutes left with Pittsburgh a 3rd and 13. Wow, they must have had a penalty. So again, not really in field goal range. So they're going to have to do something offensively here. Let's go to the huddle. And they're going to go ahead and go a pass, and they're going to the medium pass here. Let's see if they can get something big here. Nickel defense. Bradshaw scrambling. Fires, finds Hawthorne. He completes at the 31 at the 29-yard line. Gain of 6. It's a 4th and 7. Pittsburgh will use, I believe, one of their timeouts. No, you know what? Oh, what do we do? 47-yard line. Clock is probably going to be ticking here. Let's do a timeout let's do a huddle. Let's go ahead and do the huddle. Here we go. 119 remaining. Good Lord. So now Pittsburgh possibly could throw this game away. 4th and 7. Let's go ahead and pass. Let's go for a medium pass. This is the Steelers. Let's see if they can find somebody. 4-3. Bradshaw drops back, looks for Stalwart, and that is going to be a penalty on the defense and an automatic first down on the holding. And they just need a first down. They should bail the huddle. Hopefully that penalty stopped the clock. So they're going to go ahead and huddle. 113 remaining. Let's go ahead and hit a pass, a sideline pass, hopefully to stop this clock. Bradshaw's looking, heavy rush, finds Stalwart downfield, fires. This time he throws one away. 2nd and 10, 113 remaining. Matt Barr is loosening up on the sidelines to win it for Pittsburgh here. 109 remaining. Again, let's see if we can throw a rollout pass. Get out of bounds with it. Bradshaw rolls out. See Stalwart on the sidelines. Pass to Stalwart, broken up. That's a 3rd down and 10. So now about a minute remaining. We're not taking any timeouts here. There'll be 104 remaining, 3rd and 10. Don't want to take a sack here. Matt Barr, rookie from Penn State, is loosening up, trying to win it here on a very clutch kick. What a ball game we have here. Monday Night Football debut game number 1. Let's throw again. Let's throw a sideline pass. It's a 3rd and 10. Maybe that's not let's see. Drops back. Look, spots Cunningham on the sidelines. Can't find him, incomplete. And now it's a 4th and 10. Here comes Matt Barr. He trots in the field. A chance to put him ahead here with 1 minute remaining. Let's go ahead and huddle. Less than a minute to play. Field goal attempt for Barr. He comes out the field. Here we go. Here's the kick. 41 yards from Barr. It's up and it's no good. He misses it. And the New England Patriots should win this football game with 1 minute remaining. Oh my gosh. Let's see. 4-3 blitz. Here comes the blitz. Grogan is being rushed. He sees Calhoun, floats a pass to the 26-yard line, gets to the 40, to the 45. And that might have just done it there. I thought they were maybe going to go with victory formation. Why they didn't, I don't know. Let's see. Pittsburgh is 3. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see why we're not letting me do that. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Da 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 da. Let's see. So hurry up. Timeout Pittsburgh. Are they gonna let me do it? Do they need to? Nope. I guess it's huddle. Let's see. Oh no, 55 seconds remaining. Let's see if we can figure out what's happened here. Let's do a huddle. No. Let's see. Why is it frozen? Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Hang on. Why would it die? No, don't die. Oh my goodness. Don't die. This will be the absolute worst time for this thing to die. Come on. Let's see if I'm not doing something incorrect here. Let's do a huddle. No. Let's do maybe that's what it was. Let's see. Net still working. That's okay. Let's do it's timeout Pittsburgh. Any chance that will work? No. Timeout Pittsburgh up here. No. Huddle. No. And I froze. Why? Control Alt to delete. Let's take a look at the task manager. See if there's something going on fishy there. Wow, right at the end of the football game. No, there's nothing wrong with the taskbar. I don't want to end it there. So let's see what happens here. So, oh my goodness, why would the game have froze when it did? Well, if that's it, folks, then maybe that's it. Well, we will credit New England with the win. They would not have lost. I'm not trying to keep stats with this right now. So yeah, that's it. I guess that's it. I don't know why it crashed. Hopefully it doesn't hopefully this doesn't affect anything. Hopefully if I play another game in this, it doesn't freeze at the end. That is really weird. So the final score from Schaefer Stadium, there's 1 minute left, but New England with the ball can basically kneel it and kill the clock. So the final score is New England 12 and Pittsburgh 10. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you again. That's weird. We'll have you on a real live end.